I'm so excited. Tiffany found that new creamer that I love. They have it at our fries. This is my new favorite. Oat milk, brown sugar shaken espresso. It's brown sugar and cinnamon. It's so good. Fresh bottle pop. Oh yeah. Still trying to figure out the ratios, but that color right there is pretty good. It's more brown, still more brown than white. If it's more white, you added too much creamer. You can always add more. You can't take less. Vlog is just about done encoding, so I'm just gonna sit here with my coffee and get this uploaded and hit the road. It's Tuesday, but we have to pick up mushrooms because we didn't pick them up yesterday. So today's gonna be a little weird. It's Tuesday, which is usually a shorter, easier day, but because of the holiday, it's gonna be busier. But hey, we're already on Tuesday, so. It's always interesting this time of year. Get into my car, the sun is already up, like, you know, past the horizon, and it's just barely 5:30 in the morning. Like the sun is up. It feels like, oh, it's 7 a.m., 8 a.m., right? You look at your watch and it's like 5:30 a.m. Even though it's Tuesday, I do have to pick up mushrooms since everyone was closed yesterday and we need mushrooms. So hopefully it's not a big order because I still have the dolly from my Sunday deliveries taking up half my my trunk. So here we go. Well, it looks like it's only six boxes, so that's not too bad. And we're the only one picking up today apparently because there's no other clipboards out here. They usually just leave them on the wall, hanging up. There's one there and there's one here, depending on which truck. We pick up at this gate, so our invoice is always here. If you pick up a big gate, the invoice is over there. Thank you very much.
That's all. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Traffic's definitely on the lighter side today. I don't think I hit my brakes one time on the way in. This road usually has cars all the way down. Looks like there's some construction up here, so that definitely slows things down because it goes to one lane. But other than that, traffic's been pretty light, so far so good. Literally just jinxed myself. I thought it was construction. There's a bunch of lights. Looks like there's an accident. So we're gonna take a detour. Yeah, we're not gonna try and fight that. These old houses that, you know, back in the day, you put little fences up. You had dogs in your front yard, right? They'd run up to the gate and bark at people as they walk by. This was a time when people actually just like hung out in their front yard, hung out with the neighbors. Definitely a different time than today. Growing up, there were definitely houses that I lived in and grew up in that we had a front yard. We had grass, and we could actually spend time, you know, hang out in the front yard. One house, we had grass. We would put the slip and slide out, and you know, didn't have any friends in the neighborhood because we moved into that neighborhood we were only there for a year. but it wasn't where we were going to school at. So my parents had to drive and pick us up from school every day. Well, I guess we always did. But anyway, you get my point. It wasn't the neighborhood. We didn't live in the neighborhood we were going to school in, so we didn't have any friends in the neighborhood. But I remember a couple times we had to slip inside out, and like random kids would like, my mom would be like, "You guys want to do the slip inside?" And we'd have like we met random kids through the slip inside because we were out in the front instead of in the backyard. I feel like the latter years of my childhood and then into my adulthood when I started raising my kids, you just do everything in your backyard. For the most part, front yards, especially here in Arizona, or to conserve water and conserve landscaping, whatever, rocks everywhere. You didn't do a lot of grass, and if you were going to do grass, you did it in the backyard, so you had your own private little area to have fun in the grass. So all my houses have had grass in the backyard. My last house had that small little patch in the corner, and it wasn't really enough to do anything with. It was just purely for looks, but it was just enough to be a pain in the ass, Now my current house, I have grass, but it's artificial, so no maintenance required. So we're here at Costco, just checking out the beef jerky selection, and they have grown almost 2 full aisles, or I guess you could call it 1 full aisle because it starts here. Old Traver beef jerky, Kirkland steak cuts, Pacific Gold, and then it just keeps going on. Got the Jack's Links, different variety packs. The Golden Island's pretty good. I like that brand. These guys are really good. I just had those recently. Got some new stuff. Archer brand's pretty good. Chomps is pretty good. More Jack Links. I've never had these guys, but these are expensive. $3.29 for 2 ounces. I think jerky's good. They got the jalapeno and the regular. And I think that's the best price, $1.20 per stick. It's the cheapest I'm gonna find here. $1.20 a stick. Let's double check over here real quick. Chomps are $1.40. Smaller ones are $60, which is about $1.20 the same. $1.24. So that's not too bad. Jack Links is shit, so we skip that. Old Trapper, $1.40, $1.15 per ounce. And these sticks are 1 ounce sticks. So that's basically, this is actually cheapest, but these are grass fed and easier to eat by the stick. So we're gonna go with Think Jerky. Reason why we're getting beef sticks at Costco is because somebody ate all my beef sticks at home way before my subscription renewed. So I do need to go in, log in, and just bump it up and say, hey, I'm ready for another shipment. But those meat sticks that I get delivered to my house is the best deal. I locked in that price, $1 per stick. I'm never gonna let that go. I'm going to Paleo Valley for life. Can of chicken, bowl of white rice, homemade teriyaki sauce, habanero. Pretty sure they have their mouths open because that's how they because they're hot. And dogs pant, and birds just have their mouths open. Pretty sure. Google that. Oh. All right, so it's 5 p.m. on the dot. I left the warehouse on time, but then I realized that I had to go back. And I had to wait for one of my drivers. So my trip home went twice as long. I got home, caught up with Bryce a little bit, helped him with something on his phone and my laptop, and then did something with our dinner for Tiffany, and then I finally made it to the gym. Got my workout in. Definitely feeling it. Like I'm pushing heavy weight and I'm feeling it, which I guess is good. It's a good feeling to have. Got my protein shake. Gonna drink this, and Tiffany should be home probably in the next 30 minutes or so, 45 minutes tops.
It's hotter. It's, this part of the day, so it's usually wears her out, and she's like, I'm done. Tuesday, kind of easy work day, but just long day and long getting home, and now it's 5 o'clock. I'm just now sitting down to go, okay, well, I've got a short window of free time before Tiffany gets home. And honestly, I'm at the point where I just kind of want to sit down and just. I've been going down some new rabbit holes on YouTube, trying to change my shorts, specifically shorts. My shorts algorithm is so effed. Like, I see the most. Basically, it's people that are uploading TikToks to YouTube, right? Either A, because they're backing up their TikToks, since TikTok is questionable these days, or they're just, uploading their TikToks to YouTube to double dip. Either way, I'm getting a bunch of crap that I just don't want to see. So I have to tell YouTube what I want to see by doing searches and, clicking more on thumbnails. And I'm like, they're somewhat interesting just to try and steer the algorithm a little bit, because the shorts algorithm is very different than the long form algorithm. So if you want to see something specifically in your shorts, you have to search in shorts. So anyway, yeah, I think I'm just gonna chill for a little bit until Tiff gets home, and then we're gonna make some tacos, because it's Taco Tuesday.
All right, so I'm meeting up with my buddy Joel to get some work done.
Your effort is a reflection of the consistency that you put into yourself. Because this is the thing, building muscle takes commitment, it takes patience, and it takes resilience. You have to show up and keep the promises that you've made to yourself 4 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago. In my case, 10 years ago. It is about trusting the process, and it's about celebrating the small wins.
Like, do you see her color difference in me? Like, she's just automatically more tan. That's
Chipotle burrito bowls, barbacoa. Actually, it's pork. It looks like barbacoa, but it's pork. We got the black beans, we got the cilantro lime rice, freshly grated Monterey Jack cheese, and of course, Tiffany's world famous Chipotle corn salsa.
World famous.
Bryce's mouth has been watering all day. He's been smelling it all day. Dinner was fantastic. Sierra has a friend over, so I was being a little more stealthy with the camera. But yeah, made some basically like some Chipotle bowls, right? Cilantro lime rice, black beans. Again, it was pork, but it tasted like barbacoa. It had that same flavor profile as barbacoa. But either way, fantastic. Corn salsa that Tiffany makes is the best. So YouTube updated the Creator Studio app on mobile, and I can finally see all my channel members in a nice, neat little order. I can sort it and filter it. It's fantastic. So I want to start doing shout outs again to our channel members. If you remember a few years ago, I used to give shout outs every month to our channel members, and I want to start doing that again. So let's get to it. Tier 2 and Tier 3 channel members get shout outs, so those are part of your perks. So here we go. Eric Thorough, Gregory Morrell, GB41, Bingham Fan, Ryan Anderson, Noah's Tech, Daniel O, Rez, JD Paquette, Jewel Weekend Road Tripper, OMG, it's Katie, Ovi, Chopstick, Yosemite Sam, Invisible Grofer, Josh Rumberg, Danny Hill, Russell Solberg, Bob Azard, Kevin Hamilton, Old School Mark, Computer Geek 91 Gaming, Cab 18, Armageddon Knight, Jacob Crutina, Robert Younger, Michael Turcott, Lee Rag, Bossman 9807, Simon Ostrud, and Ryan Stock. And I want to give a special shout out to Trina Miller 100. She's still a channel member for 33 months. And unfortunately, Trina passed away this last year. She was arguably my biggest fan. She supported me literally everywhere, everywhere she could. Anytime I had a product out or I sold something, she bought it, whether she could use it or not. She was just, a bright light in our community. And it looks like her mom has kept her membership going on the channel to continue to support. So I wanted to give a special shout out to Trina and her mom. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's a full list of our current Tier 2 and Tier 3 channel members. I won't do that all at once moving forward, but I just wanted to, kick it off with just a round of shout outs. Moving forward, it'll be one of those things where I just kind of do sporadically and just make sure I give everyone a shout out. So it's not just rapid fire like that.
I've actually kind of seen a couple people too, like we'll put the names on the screen here. So I don't know. It's cool that I can do like I could probably do like a screenshot or something, and maybe put the screenshot on the, I don't know. We'll figure something out like that. But I do want to give those the memberships out to. Do want to give those shout outs to the channel members because I appreciate the support. And there you go. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It was, like I said, longer day than it should have been, but we got through it. Tomorrow's Wednesday. It's gonna be another good one. So come on back. Let's hang out.